Welcome to Cold Corner. I'm Matron.
And I'm Inferno.
We got a couple movies today. Starting out with
Pieces. Okay, so this one is about a guy who started off as a young kid, basically being an axe murderer. And then it goes forward to when he's older. And you don't know who he is. But he's going around on a college campus killing women, and body parts of the corpses are missing. You know, this one's missing a head, that one's missing arms, this one's missing a torso, it's missing pieces.
It's a really gory film, and it stars Paul Smith, who you might know as Bluto and Popeye. He's kind of a janitor here. He's kind of got this menacing kind of vibe about him, but you don't know if he's kind of a good guy or bad guy.
Yeah, you don't know if he's the killer or not, or who's the killer or not. They sort of make you think he is. I'm not saying whether he is or not, but they sort of hint at it throughout the whole thing. And, oh, by the way, the guy is killing everybody with a chainsaw for the most part.
It's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre board.
Yeah. And then the cops come in and they're baffled trying to figure it out and everything. And for some strange reason, we never could figure it out really, but they enlisted the help of one of the college kids.
Yeah, he seems to help everybody. Like, he's Mr. Know-It-All.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
but he's not like a genius or anything like that. He's not like he's super smart. He's just your average Joe Blow every day.
But yeah, everybody needs his help for some odd reason in the movie, which is
really weird. You know, the cops are like, oh, well, you know, keep an eye on our female cop, you know, to make sure she's okay. It's like, she can't watch after herself. She's a cop.
Yeah.
He's a school kid. What the heck?
Yeah.
That part was like really weird.
Yeah, so he's trying to be Mr. Detective, you know, even though he's not a detective, but he's trying to figure stuff out for the police and everybody else and get down to like what's going on with these women and their missing body parts. Yeah, and a lot of great gore in this movie. It's a gore classic for a reason. It's really kind of cheesy in places, but that makes it kind of charming in a way, you know, I would say.
Well, you know, a lot of slashers tend to be cheesy here and there.
Yeah.
A lot of them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
some more so than others,
yeah.
But a lot of them have a certain cheese level to them.
Yeah.
A little bit of craft.
A little bit of craft. It's the cheese craft.
Cheese wheeze.
See, that was a macaroni kind of fun there. Yeah.
But, anyway, they eventually do find who it is and everything, and
it's got a crazy ending.
Yeah,
it does. It's really kind of comical at the same time because you're really laughing your ass off at like what happens to Mr. Detective Know-It-All.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anymore.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You got to watch it to find out it's really awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you rate this one?
I'm going to give it 3.5 out of stars.
3.5?
3.5 out of 5. Yeah. Out of stars. There you go. I think
I'll say 3.
3.5 chainsaws out of 5.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it 3 chainsaws out of 5.
Yeah.
It was relatively good, but you know, like I said, it was kind of goofy with the kid, like for no real general purpose. And I mean, they even introduced him just because it was like the killer wrote a note so he didn't meet one of the girls to go swimming, you know, so he could kill her in private without having a guy there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it wasn't even like he was anybody important or any reason to anything other than like, oh, hey, Bob. That's not even his name. I don't even remember what his name was, but, you know, hey, Bob, come help us.
Yeah, this is the special edition DVD. It's right here. There. It comes with a little poster, too. It's a booklet poster, which is kind of cool right here. But I think it's a really good movie, and if you're a fan of like 80s slasher gore films, this is a must-own. Go buy this. I mean, most of you probably have it in your collection. Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's really fun. It's a goofy, gory film that is a lot of fun to kick back to and just you know, have some brews or just sober, whatever. But it's a big blast for me. I like it. I think it's great.
All right, so let's go on to the next.
Okay. We have the Craptastic Boarding House.
Yeah.
John Wintergate and his wife Caluso, or how hippie-ish name ever, by the way. It's They actually are the main actors in this film,
And
and
seriously, it is Disco Sting.
yeah, it's Disco Sting on crack.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he had been on a bender, and kind of funny. All these women in the movie are clamoring to get with him for
Yeah.
some odd reason. It must be
Because he was the director, and that's what he wanted.
must
or
be his
something.
like or whatever is like evil telekinesis, or whatever he's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
But still, I mean, he's.
But anyway,
if you're a chick, you must be.
This
on some
movie,
kind of
this
spell.
guy, like, he buys this house that has, like, a bad reputation,
Yeah.
and he happens to have, like, a telekinesis sort of something or other going on with him. And for some reason, though, I don't know why, because they don't really ever explain it, but he opens up as a boarding house, but it's all women, and all, like, young women, but nobody seems to work or anything.
Yeah, and they all are just dying basically to come into that
Yeah,
place. They just
they're
really
like
want to be
falling
there.
over each other to move into this
And
house.
you'll see like women just automatically appearing like in the kitchen or somewhere.
Like all of a sudden you're like halfway through it and randomly like
They don't
some
have no
new chick
explanation.
like walks through
You're
and
like,
it's
where'd
like,
she come from? Like what?
who's she? I haven't seen her before, and you don't see her again either. It's like, wow.
I mean, it must have been her like off day or something. That she could get on the film. Like, hey, can you come over?
I don't know, but it was like really weird. It was like, well, who's she? And what's that about?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a nice house though. I have to say, it had a nice pool and a spa. Even though they never turned the jacuzzi bubbles on or anything, they just sat in it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, he gets this boarding house, and girls start coming over, start hanging out. It's kind of like I think this movie kind of showcases his ego a bit, because,
A bit.
yeah, because like he's totally, you could tell like this is his dream vision of life and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the hottest guy in the world,
But he looks like disgusting.
Yeah, and he's got some telekinesis going on. He can move stuff in the most kind of goofy ass way, and I don't want to even try to do it. It's just so funny. You'd have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And he's
Sort of a meditation-y type thing going on.
and he's experimenting here and throughout the movie with his speedos on.
Oh yeah, that is
which
scary.
is horrible.
Yes,
It's just like that's scary.
no
enough.
one
I think
on the
that's-
planet should ever wear speedos.
That's about the
I'm
scariest
sorry,
thing in this
but
movie
it
is him just
Yeah.
basically naked in his speedos.
Yeah.
That's It's,
That is the scariest thing in this movie.
it's
I'll hold you, baby. But yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah,
No
it's-
one, seriously, speedos should not have ever been created to begin with.
no.
But, yeah.
And so one of his chick friends in the film, Caluso, his actual wife, she's interested in his telekinesis, and so he starts teaching her and stuff, and she's
Yeah.
starting to get involved, and before you know it, both are doing, their powers and stuff, and it gets really cheesy,
Yeah.
This movie is atrocious in every way. The acting is horrible.
Yes.
The special effects
Are
are like so
hor-
amateurish.
yeah,
It's
they're-
beyond amateurish.
Yeah, it's bad.
The music's horrible.
The
but it's
clothes
actually,
are horrible. The
everything's
disgusting
horrible.
is horrible.
Everything's horrible in this movie. It's
Well, and I mean, even like the story, a lot of it doesn't make sense. All of a sudden, like, they don't really, like the guys who came to the house all of a sudden. I mean, they walk into the house, go into the backyard, and instantly start stripping off their clothes. Just, hello. I mean, and not like into bathing suits, but like literally getting naked.
yeah.
And it's like,
just
who are these people and why are they there and why are they getting naked?
Yeah.
And- yeah.
Please put your clothes back on.
Yes, and please put them back
'cause
on.
It's really disgusting. But kind of funny. I sought out this film for like so many years because I would go and rent like kind of cult classic movies at a local mom pa's video store, and I'd always see the trailer of Boarding House, and it looked like a slasher movie, and it kind of piqued my interest for so long, but I could never find a copy. It was just nobody had it.
It's because it sucks so bad.
Maybe. But no, I finally got to get a copy when Coda Red released this DVD special edition, and find out what all the fuss was over, because a lot of people like this movie, and actually I do too. It's a really horrible film. It's probably the most technically inept film we've ever reviewed so far. But it's entertaining funny. It's entertaining bad. I mean, there's so much bad stuff in there that's, and weirdness in general, that you just kind of enjoy it for what it is. I mean, it's a shot on video film, you know, so if you don't like shot on video films, you might not like it, and just bad movies, you might not like it, but I do, and I think it's a really entertaining flick, and you should give it a chance. I thought this was also kind of a promotional thing for the rock band. They had a rock band at the time. They were touring Europe or whatever it says in the features. But honestly, you know, I mean, the rock music was really bad. So, and you never heard of their rock band, you know. So you know, I mean, and obviously the movie career went south with the rock band. So, you know, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't. I've never seen them in anything really.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been in anything. They've been trying to get a Boarding House 2 out for years, but no one wants to, like, you know,
fund it
or anything, you know, because it's just like a big risk. You know, they basically got lucky making a very bad movie, you know, and it got popular because it was
so bad.
Yeah, so goofy and but that doesn't mean like a sequel would, you know, get that kind of cult following either. It could just totally just break the bank, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because it could just be so bad that it's just bad.
Yeah.
You know, not bad to good, so bad it's good, but so bad it's just horrendous and nobody wants to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, there's like an evil force, you know. When they show this evil force is basically kind of almost like the film or itself has been like freaking, you know, like going to shit, you know, but they call that as a spirit or something, you know. It's like, it's all distorted and shit, you know. But yeah, it's it's a crazy fucked up film. But I do enjoy it. I mean, if you like kind of bad movies or whatever, you should give it a chance. You know, I don't know how hard this is to get. It might be on a print by now. But if you can find a copy, just go take a chance. Maybe get some beverages, and because you might need a few after watching this.
It's actually,
to get through this
honestly, a really good movie for those of you who are old enough to drink. It is a very good movie to drink too.
Yeah, she's not old enough yet, so I mean, but
No.
yeah, well, there you go.
No, I'm not even gonna say what I was just thinking. No.
But yeah, go give it a chance, check it out. I think it's a really good kind of bad movie, and you're probably gonna be like, what the fuck, and then kind of like giggling and like just like, really, they did that, and yeah, it's all over the place, but that's why you love these kind of films, because they're just kind of weird, and they're like nothing else you watch, and that's what makes them kind of special in their own kind of turd way, like this one. So yeah, so how many stars will you give The Mighty Boarding House?
Mighty Boarding House. I'll say 3 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, and I'm gonna say 3 stars. I think it's an entertaining film,
but it's not anything great. Not
like I said,
don't expect.
Don't expect the Citizen Kane of horror films going in. It's not even close, you know. But I think it's a fun film, and yeah, go enjoy it. And with that, we're out of here. Hail the horror.
Hail
See you next time.
Bye.